Hello friends, in this video tutorial we are going to see the concept of unpivot transformation. For this video tutorial we are going to continue from our last video tutorial on pivot transformation. As part of this video tutorial on pivot transformation, we had prepared one Excel sheet. We initially had this data on sales, and from this data having 4 columns we had prepared the pivoted data like this, in which these 2 columns were kept as it is. Only unique records were maintained as part of these 2 columns, and for years there is a distinct values from this column. There are 4 distinct year values in this column. Based on that, 4 columns were generated for year 2001, 2002, 2003 and 2004, and the values from order quantity were distributed based on the year, based on the order year. So now, in this way, pivoted data was prepared in our last video tutorial on pivot transformation. In this video tutorial, we will use this pivoted data and try to create a new tab over here which should be exactly like the sales tab. That is, we will unpivot this data to recreate our original data which is lying in the sales tab. We will recreate this original data in a new tab and then compare the 2 tabs. That is the newly generated tab with the original sales data tab to check whether both data are same or not. Because if we unpivot the pivoted data, then we should get the same data as original data. So now let us close this Excel sheet. Let us go to our unpivot transformation. Let us add a data flow task. Let us edit the data flow task. Let us add a Excel source. Let us configure the Excel source to point to our Excel sheet. Let us select the pivoted data from this Excel sheet. Now let us add unpivot transformation. Now let us configure the unpivot transformation. Over here we want the first and the second columns, that is product ID and name, to pass through, whereas we want these 4 columns data to be converted into rows. Now let us give appropriate pivot values. So the data which is there in this first column will be converted into rows based on the pivot key of 2001. Similarly, let us provide values to the other 3 columns. So these values will be used while converting the column data into row data, and that will happen based on the pivot values of 2001 to 2004. Now over here we need to provide the name of the new column which will contain the combined data of these 4 columns. So let us go to our Excel sheet. Let us try to give the same name as it is there earlier. So product quantity is the name in original Excel sheet. So over here let us provide name as order quantity, which is the same name as in the original Excel sheet. Now over here we need to provide the name of the column which will contain the pivoted data values. That is, if we go to our Excel sheet, then these pivoted data values are lying in order year column. So let us provide that over here, order year. So this is done now. Everything is configured. Let us save and let us add an Excel destination. In this Excel destination, let us create a new tab Let us create a new tab to store our unpivoted data. Let us name it as unpivoted data 1. Let us add our data to unpivoted data 1. Let us go to column mappings. They are correct. Let us save our package. Let us run our package. So as we can see, from 266 rows, the original data was created having 613 rows. That is, unpivoting has happened. Let us stop our package. Let us go to our Excel sheet, and we can see unpivoted data 1 is created, and let us compare these two tabs. That is, let us compare the unpivoted data with the original data. So we'll just rearrange the columns. Let us cut. Let us paste these columns. So now the order of the columns is same as there in the original data, and also let us do proper alignment. Okay. Now let us compare these two data, that is the original sales data with the unpivoted data, and we can see that the data is exactly the same. 199, over here also 199, 1429, over here also 1429. So every record, all the data, each and every cell value is exactly the same. So hence we can say that unpivoting has been done absolutely properly through our unpivot transformation. I hope friends this video tutorial was helpful to you to understand unpivot transformation. Thank you.